Good day YouTubers and welcome back to Moonshine Vaper. And today I'm going to announce the winner for the giveaway for the Dinner Lady Salt Nick Juices that I announced, I think it was last week or whatever. Can't quite remember. So much things been going on from then. So the name of the winner is Paul Malcolm 1044. Well done, my friend. So I'll be sending you out 3 bottles. There's other bottles somewhere around. I can't pick it up somewhere at the moment, but it is here somewhere. They'll be brand new, unopened bottles. So don't just look at these. Oh, don't send me the ones you used. No, they'll be brand new. 3 bottles of this beautiful juice, Nick Salt. Okay. Inbox me on Instagram page and leave me your details. I'll pay for postage and so forth, so don't worry about that. And when you get these juices, let me know what you think when you've actually sampled them for yourself. And congratulations again there, Paul. Well done, mate. So that's that sorted. Now I want to talk to you about pods, and especially like there's a lot come onto the market all of a sudden. There's going to be a lot more, but please believe me. And the systems have just got better and better and better. Now, I've helped a lot of people get off cigarettes and, you know, get onto the vaping side of things and had a better, healthier lifestyle through it. But what I did for them just was 1%. 99% really comes down to them wanting to actually want to stop smoking. Okay, so I would take only credit for 1% of that, but 99% is going to be coming down to yourselves. If you want to stop smoking, you really got to put yourself out there to try everything in your power to do so. Now, like I said, there's a lot of devices in the market right now, and a lot of people I'm talking to are getting confused, a bit frightened about picking up certain devices and the safety aspects of them and so on and so forth. Now, I had a gentleman contact me, inbox me the other day, one of the subscribers called Richard, and me and him got talking about certain devices and so forth, and he explained to me that his mum was really getting keen on stopping smoking herself, but what kind of device can she use, or what she wants to use, kind of thing. So like I said to him, there's a massive range. So at the end of the conversation, I thought, you know what, I'm going to put you in touch with a device for you to help you stop smoking. And the reason I want to pick this particular brand of device is because I've used this brand for a lot of other people that I've introduced into vaping to stop them smoking, and they've never failed on it, to tell you the truth. And I highly rate this product way up there, especially for mouth to lung and starter kits for people to stop smoking. Now, before I look into that part of it, I'm going to just show you just a handful of little devices that I've run into over the last month, because I've had a bad chest infection. So my normal style of vaping on my sub-ohms and my big tanks and so forth, I couldn't really digest it in any shapes or form. So I've had to go into into the mouth to lung and into some of these systems just to save me while I'm out in the truck getting stressed out. Now, like I said, there's many pod systems on the market. This is just one of the many. This is the Edge, Exceed Edge, that's it, I couldn't remember the name of it. Simple device. Here's your battery, 5 clicks on and off. There it goes. Here's your pod system. The good thing about this system here now, you can change out your coil. So I could just unscrew this piece here, attach the coil to it, fill it up with this little plug here. Is that the plug this side, is it? Yeah. There's a little plug there. Just flick that out, you know, plug it out and you fill that up with juice. 2 ml capacity. Put the plug back in. Put it back onto the device. 5 clicks and you're back ready to vape. Let's turn it off. Look at twat, turn it off. 5 clicks, back on, sorry. And trust me when I'm saying, you're going to have a very, very satisfying vape. Now, certain pods don't have adjustable airflows on, and I advise anybody who's going to stop getting into vaping to stop smoking, you go ahead for either a pod system or a mouth to lung system, what they call this is a mouth to lung RTA. Now I can't see you jump into this because you have to build and put your coil into this kind of device. Okay, that's the only difference between a screwing coil and building your own coil with wires and install it into this device. But this device is a mouth to lung device. So this is more advanced than this. This is where you probably want to head to if you're still into the mouth to lung. Okay, stepping up from something like this. Now, you've got other pod systems, like it says. This baby is no bigger than this system here. Another pod. Okay, now this one has disposable pods, which I'll show you now. And for a pack of 2 pods, it costs anywhere between £9–8, depending who's selling it. And there's your pod system there. Basically just come out. You fill up from the bottom from that little plug there. Oh God, pressing the device there with my elbow. Lift up that little rubber stopper there. Fill up the device. Leave it to saturate because the coil's already built into this already, you see. Okay, and then you just plug that, slot that into the device. And with this particular device, the mini pod by Moonshine Vaper, it's a real good device. Now for some reason I can't find it, and I believe my missus got that because she took a shine to that one straight away. And it's got a keychain and she just wears it around her neck. And she just wears it there, and when she's at work she can take a sneaky look of vape. And there's no buttons to press on this particular device. You just put your mouth over the mouthpiece, draw, and there you go. It activates itself automatically. I think it's like a digital, what I call a digital setup on it. But there's no buttons for you to activate anything. Once your coil burns out, you just throw this pod away and go and purchase another one. Now, depending on how you vape, this is where my argument's going to come down now. People are getting into vaping not for an expense, but to save money. Now, for a pack of 40 cigarettes, maybe 50 cigarettes, you can buy yourself a real good setup. These devices are not that expensive. I mean, probably the most expensive here is probably the one I'm going to show you in a minute, which is probably £25, £26 tops. Okay. This device here, I'm not sure if this is about £30 to £35. I could be wrong. This baby here I was just given to yesterday to mess around with, which has got salt nicking, which is another level of stuff which we won't go into. You just screw the mouthpiece on this baby. Out comes a little bottle, holds 2 mils of e-juice. Coil screws in the bottom. This is the coil there at the bottom, which is already screwed in. Okay, that's how simple that baby is. So you just fill it up from the bottom, screw your coil back in, drop it into the device like so, screw the mouthpiece down, 5 clicks, and away you go. Easy peasy. There's nothing confusing or off-putting with these devices. Got a USB charging port just there. You can plug that into computer at work or wherever you are, charge it up, nice and stealthy. You could be at work at the desk. Nobody wouldn't see. You wouldn't have to even go outside, trust me. And 5 clicks to turn this baby on and off as well, like I said. Okay, so there's another pod device. Now, so some coils for the Joytech, which is this baby here. These are the coils. Very simple. Snap that out of the packet. Pull this piece off. show you just now how simple it really is. There's nothing to be scared of, and that's it. Now you screw the coil off the top disc here, that just screws out. Screw your other coil back into there, prime it. When I say prime it, I mean you put juice, which I will show you in a minute when I'm doing this other setup for you, and show you what's what. Screw that back down, back into the device, and away you go. But make sure when you put a brand new coil in, you prime it, which way you're going to see these little holes on the side of the coil. You put some drops of juice in there, and then in the top you see that, so it looks white, that's the cotton. Just drop back 2 drops of juice, maybe 3 drops in there, and it saturate when you put it inside the tank, and away you go. Easy peasy. So far everybody, there's nothing confusing, there's nothing scary about what I've just shown you. Like I said to you, this is just a small handful of what's on the market right now. There's some other things on the market that may confuse you, but trust me, if you walk into any vape shop and you say I want to stop smoking, and they're trying to make you spend 60, 50, 60, 70 pounds, just give them the 2 finger salute, turn on your heels and go and find another shop, because it shouldn't cost you that to get into a starting kit, a mouth to lung setup, a pod setup. No way. The most you should be spending, and that's the truth, tops is £35. This system wouldn't cost you £35. I'm not sure if it's about 20 odd pound, if that. They're not expensive, trust me. Like I said to you, for a pack of 40 to 50 fucking cigarettes, all you gotta do is just bear with it, man. Trust me, bear with it. Now, I'm just showing you a few bits and pieces there. And now I want to get to the other side of things, because I've got a subscriber that's inboxed me. His name's Richard, and his mother's name's Maggie. Now, like I said earlier on, I had a good talk to Richard about, you know, getting his mum out of the vaping, and into the vaping, and what she should go with and so forth. So for me, I'm going to put her onto this device. And yes, Maggie, I'm going to give you this device, trust me. Right? I want Rich to inbox me once this video is up and he's seen it, and you watch it yourself, Maggie. This is your device I'm going to send to you. I'm going to set it up for you straight out the box, show you how simple this baby is to use and put together. Okay, so here we go. And for any of you lot out there that want to get into the vaping, get a nice starter kit, any product you see, go on YouTube and look at the review, because I'm telling you now, a lot of people I'm walking into do not know their products that they're holding. I mean, so long as they've had that mod for and that tank, 6, 7 weeks or 2 months, and then they come in the shop saying, well, I want a call for my device. What is it? They can't tell you. Really? Come on, man. Listen. The first thing you need to do with any product you get is read the manual. Okay? It'll tell you the ins and outs of the device, how to break it down, the safety aspects of the device, and so on and so forth. It's all in there in all different languages. Okay? So just take 10 minutes to sit down, study that manual, get to know what you're dealing with in your hand, and away you go. Warranty card. In this bag you got a plug for the, which I'll show you in a minute, Maggie. That orange plug is there, is where it plugs into the pod itself, where you put the e-liquid into. Okay, that's the spare you got there, and a couple of O-rings, which I'll show what they're for in a bit. In that box you get a US charging cable, and then you pull out the mod. There we are. Let's stand this up here a minute. Now, before I get into that mod there, Maggie, and those of you for the first timers, there's 2 coils in this box. Now, one is a mouth to lung, which will come out at 1 ohm, and the other coil will be 0.6 ohms, which will be bigger. It's that big white piece there. This coil is for more direct long hits, where you can take a big hit. That's what that's for. And not only that, with this coil you can use Richard's juices, Maggie. You can use like the IVG juices in this. This is the sweet thing about this device we've got here. The 80-20, 70-30s will go no problem with this coil. But you don't want to use this coil for a good 4 weeks. Stick with the mouth to lung. Okay? Now, before I even get into this part of it, I'm going to set this coil up by putting some juice to prime it. So by the time we finish talking, I should be able to just screw it straight into the device and vape away without delaying. Okay? So this is what you do, Maggie, when you get a brand new coil. Now, these white parts here, that's where the cotton is showing through. So all you're going to do is just put a drop of liquid, one little drop, on them little white spots that you see, which is the cotton in the coil itself. Okay, I'll put a little bit more in there, because that's just stuck straight in there. And you see that juice starting to evaporate, it's just getting drawn in by the cotton. Straight in it goes. And then I'm going to put 2 drops in the hole on top here. There we go. I'm just going to leave that to saturate while we talk about the other part of this device. Stand in there. Okay, so that's your nice little box you got there, Maggie, okay? Nice wooden box. Very nice indeed. Out the way. Now, let's get onto the device itself. Here she is in all its glory. Breeze 2. There's a Breeze 1, version 1, which I've not messed about with. I've managed to just pick up the Breeze 2, which is supposed to be a larger battery capacity. This is a 1000 mAh battery in this baby, so this will last you all day long. USB charging port on the side. You got your fire button, which is 5 clicks. Turn it on and off. And then these 2 buttons either side here that will release the pod. So if you just press them in, you see the pod just jump up, and that's how easy the pod comes out. Okay. Right, anything else I need to tell you about that? No. Got some venting holes on the bottom there for the battery. And that's about it. Now, there she is. Now these lights will tell you what battery power you've got left in the device as it starts to run out. So it'll probably start off in red and come down to orange or something else like that, but it's all in the manual. You don't have to even worry about that. Like I said, if you fully charge this baby, I know for a fact, Maggie, this will last you all day long, no problem whatsoever. So that's the battery part of it, and the battery's all built in as well, so you haven't got to worry about pulling anything off to put batteries inside. It's all built in. Now let's go into the pod section. You've got a mouth guard on top, it just takes off like that, and there is the mouthpiece. Okay, and then look at holes on the sea at the bottom there is where your airflow is on the device itself. Just at the bottom, then look at holes. On the bottom there, where the coil will be, you make the contact at the bottom of these pins here. And like I said, Maggie, that in the bag where I showed you before, this little grommet thing here, plug. That's what you plug out, and that's where your juice goes, in that hole there. Okay, and then you just plug that back in. have to look at it to plug it back in. Just push it back in flush, and that's how simple that is. Now, to get to the coil head, God, I think this is going to be the trickiest part because I've got no nails. Oh, ah, got it. Sorry about that. The mouthpiece detaches itself from on the top like so. Okay, but you need to get your nail underneath just to sort of get to flick it up. And this is your airflow control as well. Turn that there, you can close it right off or open it back up. That's how you control how much hair actually goes through into the coil. So if you want a real tight draw, like a roll up kind of tight pull, you can close that airflow right down tight to almost a slight hole on it, and you feel that when you get to pull on it as well. You can adjust the airflow according to the way I can describe it for people is like I used to smell menthol. So the pull I would get, it would be like the airflow would be wide open in that respect. Like when I'm pulling it, it's like there's no kind of restriction. Menthol cigarettes, you just like almost people say you're smoking thin air. You're smoking a roll up, it's like more of a, you're sucking a tight pull. You know what I mean? Those you're still smoking that shit. The bends and edges. All the draws of them 3 types of cigarettes I've just mentioned there are all different. So as smokers you'll understand where I'm coming from. And this top just screws off. There it is there, that's inside the tank. Now the coil just screws in to this baby here. What am I doing? Simple as that. Nice and snug. And there's your coil ready to place back inside the tank, like so. That's how simple, and you screw that baby back down. Nice and snug. And there, so the coil's in place now. Now all I'm going to do now is pump some juice into it. Remove the plug. Put your juice in. See that there? And this pod holds 3 ml of e-liquid. There you have it. That baby's ready to rock and roll, Maggie. See the juice inside? Yeah, there we go. And then the mouthpiece will just snap back into place. That's it. Now, it doesn't make no difference, Maggie, which way this pod goes back on. We can go on this way or you can go on that way. It will still connect, no problems. Okay, so that's how simple that was to put that together. And there's your mouthpiece. Now, I suggest, Maggie, if you carry this in your bag, you'd have this mouth guard on there. It stops any little bits and pieces of the dirt of what's in your bag getting inside the mouthpiece. Okay, simple as that. Now that's the breeze for you. Simple device, simple to use, highly rate it. I've been using my mates the last couple of days. Great flavour, which is very surprising because, like I said, for me to get flavour I have to go to the RTA side of it, mouth to lung devices. Just loving these two babies right now. But this edge gives good flavour as well. I'm really impressed with this Joytech as it makes this baby. Yeah, really impressed with the flavour of that. I've got Nick salt in this baby. I'm still messing around with that. I'll probably come back and give a full breakdown of this baby sometime or another. And like I said, that's it. That's as simple as it is to put this device together. There's nothing to it. You can slow down, you can play this video back in slow-mo and follow the steps. There's nothing to it, I swear to God. Maintenance of it, this tank, when you take out your coil and everything, you break it down, you can just wash that pod out and put some other juice in there and put a new coil in when you're ready. I've known these coils to last. My friend said the longest he had his coil, one coil in one of these devices, which is the mouth to lung coil, was 5 weeks. Think about that there now. I'll guarantee you with them pods, disposable pods, you probably change that pod probably last you a week. Absolute week. So let's have a vape. So it's daily vape. I've got 12ml of Dinner Lady guava cream. I can't stop vaping this juice since I've gone to the mouth to lung devices. I've been living off this juice for the summer. It's just perfect blend of guava, pineapple and cream. Absolutely lush. Love it to life. Right, Mag. Wow, flavour straight away. Get a nice hit. There's 12ml of nicotine in this baby, and trust me, Mag, what I'm telling you. For me to be vaping 12ml of nicotine is a no-no on any other device. But in something like this, I can vape that and enjoy it. It's weird. It really is. And you, my dear, you need to be on 12ml of nicotine. Richard will make sure it gets into the right flavoured juices. But the nicotine level you need to start on is 12 and then work your way down to 6. And this is your device, like I said, so I want nothing for it. I just want you to stop smoking. That's all, Maggie. Trust me. Richard will back me up. I've had a good talk to him today. Stick with the plan and let's get at it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful vape. Nice throated off this as well. And that's what you need, Maggie, that throated. I think this will do it for you, girl. So there you have it. Moonshine Vaper out. Maggie, this will be in its pose. As soon as Richard contacts me this evening after he's watched this video, I'll get this out to you straight away, my dear. So don't worry about nothing. That's yours. Paul Malcolm 1044. Please inbox me on the Instagram page, and I'll make sure I get these juices out to you straight away. Free of charge packaging, mate. I'll send it straight out to you. I'll pay for that myself. Okay. Everybody have a great weekend. And for those of you who watch this video tonight and you're thinking about vaping, check out my favourite stores for these devices, which will be Future Vaping over in Warsaw. That stocks all the devices I've just shown you. Shady Vaping, another one of my favourite shops. Evolution Vaping, one of my favourite shops, just around the corner from me right now. Grey A's. These are the shops I recommend you to go to, because they're not going to talk to you nonsense over the counter and just try to sell you a device. They're going to get you set up correctly. And if somebody's trying to pull a flank and you're trying to make you spend £60, £50 and inbox me, let me name and shame that motherfucking shop on the YouTube channel. It's not to be done. It's wrong. Okay? Try and help out our people to stop smoking. Treat them properly. Look after them and give them great customer service. That's all I've got to say to the retailers out there that may be watching this motherfucker. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good weekend. I've got a few more things to get sorted out, a few juices. I may have a couple of products to do a review on in the next couple of days. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a good bank holiday. This is Moonshine Vaper out.